We got a long list of houses. They just dropped Tarrant County. It was a Friday. We got this first door in North Fort Worth. So we get the list, we get it out up, then we get our deal finders app going. So we're gonna pull up in our area. We're knocking 1956. So I believe that is right here. 48, we're going back this way. It's right here. It's funny, it's the one that's actually doesn't have a pin on it. So I'm gonna add it, go like this, 1956. I don't know what the homeowner's name is. What is it? David Parker. Now we got that. Ooh, status. We're gonna do pre-foreclosure lead. And gonna go see if we can go talk to him, set a little appointment, get him closed. We'll see what happens. Contracts, sticky notes, pens, Sharpies, everything we would need. Contracts as in, what do we got? Purchase contract, third-party authorization, sub-2 stuff, affidavit of heirship stuff. We got everything. Chances are they don't answer. Usually about 35% of the time they answer. So then we leave a note on every door that doesn't answer. We end up getting a deal out of that almost every month just from leaving notes on the door. Austin area code. Do you want to ring or do you want me to? Hey there. Oh, is that your guard dog?
How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I know we're in the business of bad timing, but my name is Peter. We were looking for Miss Tamara. Is that you?
I'm Tamara. How can I help you?
Perfect.
I'm on the phone.
Yeah, I see. We got a few emails and notices about the recent county notices. I guess, is that what you're on the phone about, or?
No, I'm doing some other business.
Gotcha.
What can I help you with?
Yeah, we just help homeowners understand their options. It looked like they had attached
I know what my options are. I'm not selling. I will have the money and get it paid. Thank you.
Yeah, we had seen. Oh, she was not happy. Yeah, we just said we saw the notice of the county. You know, we were looking options. She said, I'm not selling. I'm getting the money. I don't need your help. Slam the door. I don't know who said anything about selling.
Are y'all sticky notes pre-written?
Most of them. Yeah, typically, but I didn't have time this morning, so. Shout out, Kevin. Just closed the deal with Kevin. He seemed to have beat us to one of the properties. So guess what? We take off your note. So that house right back there, super run down, high grass. I'm in my app, I press the right here, I go find the corner house that it was, and then I just click distressed house. That tags it. Now all my leads that I tag distressed property, I can filter by right here. These will get sent directly to our team, shot into a text campaign where you can reach out and see if they have any future plans in selling. If your name is tagged to that lead, we close the deal, you get paid. We have one conversation. Yeah. Technically we're 1 out of 4 for 1. Yeah.
One conversation, 4 notes left.
3 or 4. Dude, I've definitely solar knocked this area. That's a pretty new system too. Hey there, how you doing?
What's up?
Not much. My name's Peter. We were looking for Mr. Derek. Is that you? Yeah, no, we're not selling anything. It's actually pretty important. We'd gotten a few emails and notices about the county. I'm sorry?
I'm not feeling well. I'm going back to sleep.
Oh, shoot, man. Did we wake you up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. So, but yeah, I mean, it's a little important to... I just knocked it in real quick. I can set a better time to come back if there's a good, we were just assigned to, I know you're probably getting bugged a ton. No, that's why I was.
Hey, you got the panels.
Yeah, I actually have nothing to do with that. The reason we come by is we actually help a lot of homeowners in this area.
I know, I heard the spiel.
No, not with solar, sorry. Not selling anything. Basically, all the people that had some issues with the bank, it looked like. We help them get all the options to get that stopped. It looked like there was an upcoming.
I had another guy that came here and spoke
Okay.
to.
Did you guys?
They had a go-through program. They get in here, they do all the stuff. I'm cool on it. I got everything offset.
Yeah, a lot of different options. Some people, like, was he talking about grants for catching it up or something? Okay. As far as getting it stopped, we try to make sure, because we just report back to them, that if they got it covered, we'll just like make sure that no one else, you know, at least from our team's coming back over here. But did you already get the mortgage cut up, or were you just looking at options to get it stopped another way?
Yeah, we're going to get it stopped another way.
Okay. Was that just working through maybe loan modification, or were you guys getting, okay. Basically what we do, that's honestly a great route if they can get you approved. I don't want to waste any of your time because I know you're sleeping. I completely understand. We help a lot of people, obviously, in the loan modification. If it doesn't get approved, we just want to make sure you have other options. Did you guys have any backup plan if that doesn't get approved?
We're working on that.
Okay. What I can do, I'm just going to leave my number. I know you're sleeping. That way, like I said, if the modification doesn't get approved, you can at least look at the other 8 options to get that stopped. I know grants, people doing all these different things. If you just want to talk on the phone, just hear what it is whenever you're not asleep. I don't know if you're on graveyard shift or what. I'll leave my number on the door, and then that way, whenever the time's right, you can at least take a look at those options. Is there a good? I can actually just shoot you a text right now. Is there a better phone number to reach out to? Sorry to wake you up. Hopefully, I didn't get you too much in the middle of sleep here, but just shoot us a text, and we can always walk you through those.
Hi.
Hey there, how you doing?
Good, hang on.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. You must have a guard dog there.
I do.
Do you have multiple? It sounds like you got a whole farm.
Big one.
Is that a taser?
No.
I was about to
It
say.
just gives him a little jingle.
Oh,
Attention to me instead of you.
We Is it- do that to our dogs as well if they because we usually let them roam free in a big field, and if they
Yeah.
start running off too much, we'll beep them. And we don't even have to do the shock thing anymore,
No,
just the noise
usually
alone.
If I pick it up, he
It's crazy,
does,
isn't it?
yeah.
So-
That's so interesting. What is it called?
This one's a dog truck, DOGTRA.
Yeah, I've seen that with the fences and stuff too, but that's interesting.
Have we caught you after a couple mimosas?
Oh,
Or?
I need some.
Okay.
Yes, I have family coming in, so
Oh, okay.
I'm cleaning, and there's no point in getting dressed and ready for that if you're cleaning.
Okay, I got you.
Comfortable is the best for cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I wish we had some OJ and champagne for you, but are you Miss Beth?
I am.
Okay, I'm Peter. This is
Ben.
Ben.
Hi.
He's unfortunately tagging along with me today, but
Okay.
we had gotten a few emails and notices about the property. Were you aware of the recent county notice, or?
For what?
It looked like they had, let me make sure I've got my info here. It looked like they had assigned the property with the July 1st foreclosure notice.
You have the wrong information.
Interesting, okay.
And where are you getting that information?
We get sent from the county. Hopefully it's not even the right address, but
If it's the wrong address, we won't bother you again, so.
So what are you doing, going in and helping people by buying out their stuff?
Not necessarily all the time. I mean, we do purchase some homes, but really just depends on the homeowner's goals. There's some options to get the foreclosure taken care of. Obviously, selling the house, yes, will stop the foreclosure, but plenty other ways to get it taken care of. So
Right.
all just depends on the situation. So
Okay.
hopefully we won't have to help, and it was just a mistake, but
Yeah.
we'd be happy to help if
Yeah,
you
no,
get bugged
there's
again or
no
something.
reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Miss
Thank
Beth,
you.
it was good to meet you.
You guys have it?
Yep. Hope you got some mimosas coming up. You want to do this one?
yeah. Hey, doggy. Hello. You got a dog he's about to take off.
Have a little visit.
Oh, man.
You guys, all the security for you?
That's it.
Oh my goodness. Well, you must be the queen of the castle. Or is it him?
No, it's a she.
Oh, she's the queen of the castle then. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm not selling anything. I don't want to take up too much of your time. You got your ID out for us?
I was waiting for someone else.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, the reason we actually live pretty close by in the area, we get sent a lot of the notices regarding the county. I'm sure you had some people probably contact you about that. Have you been presented all the options? We're kind of supposed to basically walk people through all the options to get it stopped, and then we kind of see which one might be the best fit. This is super off topic, but your eyes are so blue. Do you wear colored contacts?
No, I have contacts in, but that's
Do you get that a lot?
my whole life.
It's like, that's like the most blue eyes I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm jealous. But anyways, so yeah, we walk people all through all the options, kind of see what be the best fit. Have you guys been able to do anything yet to get it stopped?
No, we're just now. I took off work today to kind of
Okay.
look into it and see
Gotcha.
what we can do.
Right. Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a teacher.
No way. Okay.
So I'm broke.
Well, I appreciate all the work you do. What do you know, like, about how far it is or how many months it's been?
It's been about 5 months.
Okay. Because typically, as far as, is the goal to like try and get something caught up or restructured to stay, or is it more
Yes.
looking at options to see what you can do to get cash out of it, or what is the goal?
I'm not real sure. Maybe get cash out of it, but if I can catch it up. I have a daughter in 10th grade. We'd like to
Okay.
stay here until she graduates high school.
Right.
You know, just that stability.
Mhm.
But so I do want to see what we can do
Yeah. to see what you can do to make it, like, ideally stay if you can, catch it up, and then if not, maybe look at a backup plan.
Right.
Okay, that's pretty much what we do. So we specialize in situations, especially like divorce, probate, foreclosures, any of those.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like, the hardest part is usually people haven't gone through it, so they don't know all the options, but then they also don't know the nuances to make it happen in time, just because it's kind of a time crunch.
Right.
So we basically present, okay, how much is it behind? Can you get approved for some sort of modification based on income? There's a lot of things that people factor into it that people aren't aware of. So is that payment going to go up? Will it stay the same?
Right.
Is there enough to get approved? And then what would it look like to maybe, you know, get into a more affordable payment if you can get cash out of it, that kind of thing. So we just walk through all those. There's like 7 to 8 different options. Is it just you on the title, or is there other
No,
spouse?
it's Darren, my husband, but see,
Okay.
he left this house
Oh, okay.
right.
before Christmas. So that's where my problems kind of started.
Gotcha. So it became one income instead of
Right.
2? Okay. So he's not super affiliated now with the...
Oh, he's around, but
Yeah.
you know, he's not caring
Paying.
what happens.
Right. What we can do, I have an appointment in like an hour and a half. I can actually sit down and walk you through it, you know, while we're here, just because we have some appointments
Now,
later
what is,
today.
like, your company?
Yeah, we're with, it's called Caruth Brothers. We're just a real estate solutions company. So we have underwriters and investors that can help buy it if that's the case, but sometimes people just need to look at the options to what they can do to stay.
Okay.
So that's all just a free resource just to help you walk through it. And then if that is a last needed resort, we at least show them what they can do to make that happen, because usually it's quick, right? It needs to happen fast. But as far as like approvals, underwriting, we just walk you through like the 7 or 8 options, and then at least have something in a plan in place, right? It would probably take like 20 minutes anyways. So I'd rather just, while we're out here, at least walk you through it. And then if we need to get out of your hair, if it's going late, just leave to go pick up your daughter. I'll grab my iPad, see if you can grab a mortgage statement. Do you want my shoes on or off? Do you want me to take the shoes off, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make sure, keep them on? Okay. Hey, buddy. That's actually sick. A little purchase contract, a little third-party authorization, walk in, close the deal. Dude, that lady was a beast. Thing report.
Yeah. My ton. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Looks like you got a party going on in the front yard.
I had a video interview, and so my oldest is trying to keep my youngest occupied.
The music, I was dying laughing. They're like listening to some.
Oh, my teenager, she just thinks she's the coolest.
Man,
She plays whatever's the newest
they look
pop
like
hits.
they're having fun. And they're not bothering mama in the middle of an interview,
Right. I mean,
So-
I had to keep her home from school, but
Yeah.
New job interview or what?
Yes.
Okay, how'd it go?
employed, so
Oh no.
I think it went well.
Okay.
Security.
Okay. I might be able to connect you with a couple people. I got like 3 friends. All right, what kind of like department within it?
I was an engineer, analyst, operations.
Okay. I have both. I have one friend on kind of the engineer operations side, and then 2 in sales. Seems like the industry's needed.
It is, but it's so competitive.
Yeah.
Problem.
Were you in it before or no?
Yes, 7 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Brinks, we used to work for similar to Brinks, like Vivint back in the day. Yeah. So security's good though. We're like 5 minutes away helping someone in a similar situation. She's actually a teacher, but kind of the same situation with the bank. It looked like there was a notice with the county. So we help a lot of people over here just kind of understand all the options to get that stopped. Are you aware of like the notice that coming up? I think it was July.
We know what's.
Okay.
Do you know the date? I don't even know.
I think it's
the date.
July
Let me
1st, the
double
first
check.
Tuesday of every month. So they kind of send to us. We're just home solution specialists, so we help people walk through all the options, show them what they might get approved for, what they can do to get it stopped before.
So it's actually the June one.
June?
Yeah, so
Okay.
June 3rd.
Yeah, so about a month to get.
I was just trying to contact people like you guys that have been contacting me.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure your phone's been off the hook.
Yeah, Friday was just insane. Because I guess that's when the date probably went public.
Oh, right.
Yeah, trying to look at bankruptcy lawyers even. So.
Okay. What is the? Have you filed bankruptcy before?
No.
Okay. Are you familiar with how that process works?
A few people have told me, but I'm not sure. I've seen some things about credit counseling needs to be so far in advance.
Yeah.
Or chapter 13, that may not be an option, but maybe chapter 7, I don't know.
Yeah, there's 7 and 13. What is the whole 3?
7's more like the liquidation plan. So most people that go through the foreclosure process to push back the auction, we'll go the 13 route because 13 will assist with some of the unsecured debt, credit cards, car payments, stuff like that, but through mortgage debt that being secured through like the relief of stay clause, the mortgage company can still come after some of that stuff. So,
well, I mean, as far as the options go, and we can kind of walk you through. I don't know if you said it's you and your spouse?
Yes.
Okay.
He's the main, I'm the secondary on the mortgage.
Okay. Is he work from home or is he looking for work?
He works for Cintas.
Okay. Is he like? Is it local or is it all?
He's here in Fort Worth.
Okay. But he doesn't work from home.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, what we do, I mean, there's like 7 to 8 options. We kind of walk people through, kind of write it down, show them like, hey, this is what you can do to get it stopped the quickest, what you might get approved for, and then like a last resort option, like if we need to go here, what can be done, just given the timeline, because that's the biggest thing. Is it's only like 30 days, 35 days away. So a lot of people think, oh, I'll just go that route when it's like a week away, and then sometimes there's not enough time to make it happen.
We've dropped the ball this far. We've gotten this far, unfortunately.
Yeah, but at least looking at options, it looks
whatever
like
our options are, because the ones we know are not very good out. Paying it off, which is impossible.
Yeah.
Us to pay the whole mortgage.
Yeah.
Able to get it back.
are they accelerating the entire amount? Or?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Do you know how much they're asking for?
What I had left on the mortgage was $147.
Okay. And is there solar on the roof?
Yes.
Okay. Was it a lease or a loan?
Loan.
Okay. Do you remember how much that payment is?
I still owe quite a bit on those.
Like 30,
I'm
40?
default on those as well.
Okay. Was it with Good Leap?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how much they had on it?
I don't remember my balance at the moment, but I know it was way too much.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Sounds like you got a guard dog back there or something.
Yeah, he's trying to be.
Good alarm system, I guess.
Sometimes more than others.
What kind of dog is
He's
it?
an Aussie Doodle.
An Aussie Doodle?
Aussie Doodle, yeah. So real.
I'd say those are the cute ones, not even the big ones, right?
He's not scary. He wants to be. He just can't. So.
He sounds plenty scary through the door, man. So he does good. Big
right, yeah.
good bark for his bite, I guess. But I'm Peter. This is Ben. He's hanging out with me today. So we're out in the area. We actually just stopped out at a couple of our appointments, but we had just gotten some word maybe something had been going on with the bank. Were you aware of the recent county notice, or?
What county notice are you talking about?
Are you the homeowner here, or?
No, sir. Forgive me. I'm the caregiver.
The caregiver? Okay. Yeah.
He's disabled, so he's not able to come to the door.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Is that David?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it looks like they had posted the property with the June 3rd foreclosure date.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is something that we're currently handling. So.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's a lot of what we do.
Yeah. With his disabilities, it's been a minefield to negotiate and navigate. But we have been in contact and are getting caught up to date on the loan here on the house, so it won't be listed hopefully by June 3rd.
Yeah, that's the goal, right? For sure. So you said you guys' plan is just to get it caught up and reinstated, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that something like you guys have got money in savings you're having to pull from, or 401k?
We've had some stuff that we've been waiting on that finally kind of came through. I don't know. Obviously, I feel like in the South everybody's religious to some point, so God got us in that regard.
There you go.
I mean, it was just a lot of patience and a lot of just waiting for some turns, turning gears and whatnot. So, no, I mean, we've got things handled, I think, for now.
Are you waiting on like a reinstatement quote to be able to send it in, see how much it is, or?
That is going to be one of the things that we're waiting on.
Well, I'm glad it seems like you guys have got it handled. I mean, it's a pretty similar situation to kind of what Jenny was in, where we had just helped her out, where she was just previously on the April auction and we had helped her, but she had some stuff going on where she was waiting on a reinstatement to be able to come in. But had set up like some plan B options because she wasn't 100% sure when the money was going to hit. It was more so like a timing thing. We kind of got to the end of things, and instead of her just being like, oh shoot, now we're a week away from the auction and there's nothing left we can do, we're just going to have to, I guess, chew on losing the house and figure out where we're going to go next. Thought about maybe what plan B looks like if for whatever reason this money didn't come in time, or?
We've made about 4 or 5 different plans, but happy to keep your, I don't have a pen right here. Do y'all have a pen or anything like that?
Let me just grab your number and I'll shoot you a text. That way you got my number that way. So what's your first name?
My name's Paul. I'm the son here.
Gotcha.
Homeowner.
What's a good number to shoot a text to?
You can text me up.
I mean, going forward, I know it sounds like David might have some health issues and you're kind of keeping after him, and I know it sounds like something you guys potentially have looked at. But I mean, as far as once we get the payments reinstated here, going forward with the monthly payment, I mean, was that something the bank had just stopped accepting, or was it getting a little tough to make ends meet on that?
mean, forgive me, these are kind of some personal questions that
I don't mean to be so direct.
I don't feel like I'm the one to be saying them. Of course, it's kind of his business more than mine.
I'm totally following you. So we're happy to help when the time comes, and we'll keep in touch and make sure you guys are getting it taken care of, okay?
Thank you much.
Sounds good, Paul. Have a good one.